Good morning. Welcome to the video. I'm just out for a walk this morning. Earlier I went down to the Immigration and Citizen Services office to extend my visa. Didn't end up doing it. I'm actually going to go back early next week. I could have done it. It was just like the timing, and I was going to stay in Ethiopia until early April, but just with like the timing, I would have to get a 30-day visa and then get a 10-day visa after that, and that doesn't really work out with what I want to do. So I'm kind of rethinking my plans. I think I'm just going to stay another 2 to 3 weeks. I'm walking back now to my guest house. So I'm walking through Bole, the neighborhood above the airport. It's super nice. Honestly, feels like I'm in like Southern California, like Beverly Hills or Hollywood. There's a supplement store that I'm going to stop by right up the road here, and then there's a swimming pool as well on the way that I'm going to check out. Maybe get back in the water. So we'll see what this facility is like. But yeah, I guess it'll just be kind of like a street tour video showing you guys what it's like here in Addis on the way from like South Bole through Bole all the way back to where I'm staying in Yucca. I don't know about you, but it totally reminds me of like Southern California, Beverly Hills or Hollywood. So I finished at the pharmacy, got most of what I needed. Walking now to the Bole Fitness Center and pool. So check that out, and then heading back towards Yucca. So I just checked out, it's the Bole Rock Wellness and Fitness Center. They have a big gym. I'd say it's comparable, pretty much the same as the gym that I go to. And then they do have an indoor swimming pool, 25 meter, kind of crappy though, and it's pretty expensive. They charge 700 birr, where versus the other pool that I went to, the outdoor 50 meter pool, was only 400. So I'd probably just go there instead of coming down here. But it was definitely cool to see. And if you're staying in Bole, yeah, they have a good gym, decent swimming pool. They have a spa as well. I didn't look at that facility, but the gym looks solid. Yeah, actually it's bigger. It's probably twice the size as the place that I go to. And I think they also have like a boxing ring. They had like heavy bags hanging up and stuff. So definitely a good spot. So much construction down here. Literally everything is under development, but it's pretty cool to see. There's a bunch of like coffee shops, cafes, bakeries, restaurants, a shit ton of hotels. It's pretty cool. So there's a big park here. It's under construction, but planting a bunch of trees, the building public bathrooms here, paving the sidewalk. It'll be cool to be back here in a few years once all this construction is finished, all these buildings. It's gonna be epic. There's a massive like sports complex. I think there's a track inside there. You can start to see the mountains too coming into view. So the stadium's still under construction. But, oh man, that's massive. There's the office there. So I think this is Djibouti Street. The whole thing's being repaved. And then I also think they tore down like the front of all these buildings. My guess is to put in like a big sidewalk and bike lane. So they had to make the street wider. So I made it back to this main street, which has the train line. And I basically take this all the way back to where I'm staying. Basketball court, little soccer field, park, and there's a cafe on this side. So this is crazy. There's a gasoline shortage, so all these vehicles are queued up, and they were queued up last night as well. Around the corner is a gas station, but I guess only a few gas stations have it. But literally this queue of cars goes for at least a couple kilometers, like probably over a mile. So earlier this morning I took a taxi down to the immigration place for my visa extension, and he said that he waited in this line to get gas for like it's a 6 to 8 hour wait when he did it, but it could definitely be longer. So that was the end of the queue for gas, but last night I swear it went another 1 to 2 kilometers around the corner and down the whole other street. But I made it back here to the guest house. It was a nice walk, maybe 8 and a quarter kilometers. So I think that's about 5 miles. So now that I'm back, I'll do a little tour of the guest house and show you guys where I'm staying. Here's my room. Pretty simple. Also pretty messy. But yeah, I keep my bike right here by the door. Easy to get it in and out. Some shoes. And I got the bike box here, which is also a perfect just shelf. Some clothes around, and then nice little desk here, which I'm using mostly for storage. Bananas, knife, shiro. This is like one of the local favorites. So it's roasted chickpeas that are ground into a flour, and then it's mixed with spices. It's delicious. There's toiletries, computer, all this. Got some water down there. Mini fridge, more storage in here. Shopping bag, you guys saw this yesterday, my fruit area. And then bathroom. Simple bathroom, but it does the job. So here's the front door. There's kind of a big courtyard in here. In the morning, you can kind of sit out here, read, or have coffee or tea if you're a coffee or tea drinker. Normally I just sit out in the morning, have some fruit, drink water before or after a ride. Office is there, and then these are all guest rooms around the outside. And then there's a little kitchen, which you've seen before. So here's the kitchen, stove, counter space, 2 electric burners, little oven thing. I haven't used that. Yeah, then they have some storage here, so I have some tomatoes and onion down there, some carrots up here.